Cleethorpes Town TV, please watch, like, subscribe. Most important, like I say every week, please share. We're sat here today at Cleethorpes after a 1-0 defeat. And you know what a 1-0 defeat? It's the nicked in the 88th minute. So it's a big gutting. Obviously, Thomas come and joined us straight after the game. Tom, gutting.
Yeah.
Good for that point.
Well, I am gutted for the boys because I think, you know, another clean sheet, 2 weeks on the trot when we've worked so hard on making sure we get this defensive shape right. You know, I don't think anyone would have had any grumbles if that finishes 0-0.
Yeah.
You know, we'd have been happy for the point. We've had our chances. I think they'd have said on the balance of play that it was worth a draw. So yeah, it's frustrating because, you know, a team like that I've said all season they're going to be up there. You know, Dave's a decent manager and he's got a good set of lads there, so they'll be up in that top three for me. So to take points away from them would have been great for us. So yeah, it's a little bit of pill, and the boys are gutted in there. But what I've said to them is, you know, we play like that week in, week out. We definitely win more games than we lose. You know, because you play like that as a team, the shape being right, the togetherness. You know, it was fantastic, and it's just, you know, one set piece that's undone us.
Yeah, right at the death, like obviously a bit of a slow start to go out to get going, but I'd say obviously that second half, in my opinion, I thought was a better team for long periods of time in that second half, Thomas.
Yeah, the conditions had a bit to do with it as well, mate. I think you know, they put a lot of ball on us with the wind at their backs, and we defended well. We reduced them to, they were trying to thread balls between centre half, between centre half and full backs, and because the shape was that good, they were just sort of filtering out for goal kicks. Deck's a great player. You know, I said to the boys before kick-off, he's the one where he don't play as a number 9. You know, he comes into areas where he wants to drag centre halves out, and when he does it, he's got a great turn of pace to find himself on the other side. So I felt like we kept him quiet, we kept him under wraps, and like I said, it's frustrating that a set piece has done us and a centre half nods one in inside the 6-yard box. But you know, there's more positives than anything to take out of that game.
Second half, you couldn't. I thought balance of play. Like I say, first half it looked like it took us a while to get going. The second half, it's a better team in the second half. I guess that's why it's so, in a way, frustrating for you, the lads and all. That 88th minute, it's just like wow.
Yeah, because like I said, a 0-0 draw against a team that are going to be I mean, they're in the playoffs last year. They'll want to be competing in the top 3. It's a great point for us. But what's more pleasing for me is the way that we've played. You know, the way we've defended, the way we've built.
We had chances.
Yeah, we had chances.
Second,
yeah. So yeah, that's where we're at.
Obviously, we'll mention little things that happened over the course of the game. Lewis Dennison, half time coming off, hobbling towards the end of the first half. Obviously, didn't come back out for the second. A little update on him.
We're just gonna have to wait, mate. It was that clash 2 or 3 minutes before half time. He had an impact, a tackle where his legs gone sort of inside. You know, the movement that you don't really want. And he said it didn't feel right at all. We was going to give him the first 5 just to see how it felt, but Rim had a look and asked him quite a lot of questions about it, and he didn't feel right stood on it. So we just couldn't even risk it. So we need to have a day or so for that to just settle down and see what the issues are. But he's not too great on his feet, to be honest.
And I know what, obviously, I know you did on the bench today. I know he's still coming back, but I've seen him cooling down at the end on the pitch at the end of Andy Norfolk. Is he going to be good for next week?
He'll be good for next week. Yeah, he'll be good for next week. We could have risked him today, but it'd have been a risk. And when you look at the next 2 weeks worth of fixtures that we've got coming up, you know, it's going to be more important to us in those games than playing him 70-75% fit this week. So yeah, he'll be good. He'll train on Thursday. He'll be training next week, so he'll be fine for next Saturday.
Obviously, special mention today. I know you impressed us a couple of times with his composure. Matty Plummer at the back. The kick, how calm is that boy? You know, he turns inside, and I thought he had a really good game today.
Yeah, he did, mate. And again, you know, it's similar to the Worksop game. I think Plum not raises it, but he plays better in an environment when the game's, you know, there's a better game of football around him.
Isn't he? Just like a real fan, and composed on the ball.
Yeah, I mean, he more often than not chooses the right pass as well. You know, and he gets us up the pitch. We just need to be careful that we don't get Plum dragged out into areas that he don't want to be. If, you know, a Griff or a Noah's not going to sit in there, but what he does on the ball, you know, very, very good. So yeah, I can't fault them, mate. Honestly, I can't fault what they've done. endeavour.
And another one that I want to big up that I thought his work rate was amazing was Norton up top. I thought he worked and he worked and he worked, and I thought he was unlucky not to come away with his goal today.
Just needs a goal, mate. That's all it
is.
is.
Saying it's,
you know, he's had one in the first half where he couldn't stretch any further. He's had one in the second half where he couldn't leap any higher, and he's just missed the header. I think he settles down with a goal, but what he gives you outside of the goal scoring, like you said, the work rate is unreal, and he creates chances for the team by the amount of work rate that he puts out there. So he ran himself into the ground yet again. He gets that goal, mate, and he'll settle down. He really will.
Obviously, I know you don't like to announce things until the time. Is anything on the horizon, lads coming in, anything like that?
We're always looking, like I said, to improve, mate. So when I let you know, it's official.
Okay. And obviously moving on now, Sheffield away next week. What you thinking about? What do you know about Sheffield? Is it going to be a tricky one, or?
Yeah, we've had them watched, mate, and we've got some video on them and stuff like that. So you know, we'll set the boys up ready for Saturday, the way that they play, and working through their strengths and their weaknesses. But I think, you know, without getting too analytical and over the top on it, we play anything like we do today, you know, we win more games than we lose, because that was great. You know, it was really the positives that come out of it way outweigh any sort of negatives. And the only negative for me today is the scoreline. That is it.
And obviously, at your Saturday night, obviously we see you with your VO now sort of thing on the so is that what tonight is, analysing data, seeing where you want
tomorrow?
Is that what you do tomorrow? Yeah,
I'll have a beer tonight. I'll do that tomorrow.
John, then sorry, it is frustrating, mate. It's frustrating. So yeah, just to go about the fixtures, Sheffield next Saturday, and then the following Saturday we are at home to Brighouse. Good attendance there by Cleethorpes. Mid 250s, 260. Be nice to see loads of people come down. And obviously, Tom, for you this week, Tuesday, Thursday. Obviously, what you said, Tuesday's always the fitness side, and Thursday's getting ready for the analytical, getting ready for Sheffield. Yeah. Yeah,
we'll just get a bit out. They've left a lot out there today, so we'll give them an easier session on Tuesday, and then again, you know, we'll hammer the shape and the way the boys play and positional work on Thursday. And again, I can't fault that, mate. The numbers that we have down, the way they train, they're really turning into that team that I want them to be now. You know, I think the last 2 weeks.
I know we sit here now, and it is a frustration. I feel the frustration, but last week was really good. The 0-0 defensively was spot on point.
Yeah.
And like you said today, we could have a better team in the second. It's frustrating in 8 minutes. It's like I would have took a point.
But I mean, I'm more upbeat than I was last week because there's more positives there today.
It was a good team, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we did well. Tom, like always, mate, thank you for talking to us last week. I know it's quite emotional sometimes. As we finish, like I always say, please watch, like, subscribe. Massive one for me, sharing it, because I want people to fall in love with the club that we love. And you know what? We go again next Saturday, Sheffield FC away. It'd be nice to see some of the fans come down and support us. And if not, we'll see you 2 weeks today. Big house at home. Tom, cheers for talking to me. Big Town TV out.